Well, good day, farmers. Welcome back to Farm Sim Saturday. So I want to thank, I can't remember the name. I'm sorry, I'm terrible remembering names. I'd like to thank who it was that mentioned a comment there last Farm Sim Saturday that you actually have to start the factory here on production to get them going. Now you can kind of hear it's going. So what you got to do, I had to figure all this out too myself. You had to go in here and there's different things. See, now they're making raisins here, right? Which is good. There's different things you got to do here, so you can actually turn it inactive. So now well, it's still making the noise, but anyways, inactive. So you can see right here, production's inactive right now, so we want that running. And over here, you can do storing, selling, or distributing. Distributing, I believe, sends it around to the different places that need the raisins. Storing will just make crates outside of the building, which I want to do. That's fine. And selling, I think it just sells it directly to somebody else. So I'm going to keep these all in storing. So we should see, hopefully, at some point, crates coming out there with raisins and grape juice. And then we can load that up and take it to places we want to take it to. I think the same thing kind of applies over here, too, at the bee place, honey place. Are going to there. So right now we're storing and it is running right now, so that's good. Although it was working before too, so I don't know. I guess we'll figure that out whenever we get to it. But anyway, so that's good. All right, let's just check our field. Where am I going here? Why is that not going? There we go. Go to our field up here. We'll see how things are looking. We've got sorghum, sorry, in there right now. And needs rolling. That's right. We had to do some rolling, but oh, I got rollers too, and I didn't activate them in the mod section. Of course I didn't. Okay. Now it's not making noise here. Raisins 3 liters, grape juice 2 liters. Huh. It says it's running. Okay. Active running. There we go. I don't know. And it stopped making noise for some reason. So we need more grapes. We'll maybe work on them today. I actually did put in another row after we left last week there. So we do have one more row of grapes in here. So to be an even, you know, we'll go up, down, up, and then down again. So we're even there. Now we're even. Now we're even. So we need to fertilize, I believe, these whenever they get their first little growth. We're at only 40, 50 roughly %. Yeah, okay. All right. We need a roller. Okay, so I'm going to have to probably pop out, save game here, pop out again, and then activate them, and we'll have a look at some different rollers. I got some couple of different ones, so give me 1 second. We'll do that. We'll be right back. Alright, let's have a look in here. Now, I presume they'd be all under rollers here. Sometimes they end up in weird places, but now we need something as wide as we can. That's 12.3, 24. Look at the price of it. Holy smokes. 12.3... 6 meters. That's going to take forever. Look at the size of these ones. Holy smokes. What's that stretch out to? It's only 5 meters. Oh, that's really... Well, okay. I guess that's all we got to choose from. Massive roller. Warning signs. You will be flattened. Ah, boy. Looks like you could hook multiples together, maybe two there. I'd like to give this one a try, but it's only 5 meters wide. Wait a minute, what's... That one was 1.8. This is... weird. I guess you could add more to this one. It's like basically this one, but operated, I guess. I wonder how many... Oh, you wouldn't be able to back these things up, though, once you get like 4 or 5 hooked on there. I'd like to try that one, but I only got 42,000. We need something to roll here. We need 12.3. Looks like we're going to be with this guy for a wee bit anyways, until we can get something different. Okay, let's change some colors here. Ooh. Sure. Okay, I guess we'll have to get that guy, and we'll have to let him roll away. I was going to do a rolling and a non-rolling on the field here, I guess, too, just to see... Ooh, boy, that ate up our money, didn't it? Ooh. I think we got everything planted. I was going to do a rolling and a non-rolling to see how things come out, different-wise, but I guess it doesn't really make a big difference. We'll just drive on, try to maximize our yields. Maybe that's something we'll mess with there when we have more money that we know what to do with, right? Right now we're a little bit struggly. Today's food prices with my family of 43... all my kids, 43 kids, $579 lasts about 3 days, 2 days for groceries. No, I'm just teasing you. I don't have that many kids. Oh, I know people, for some reason, that's all they ever want to do is have more kids, have more kids, have more kids. I don't know. They're up to, I think, 8 or 9 now, something like that. I'm like, wow. I mean, they'll still be having kids while their first and second kid is having kids like that. I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. Big family's great. There's nothing, I don't think, wrong with that, you know, if you can afford it. But then you got to think, too, there's going to be a lot of downfall, I guess I want to say, or sadness when, you know, one of them gets sick with something and dies. Or then, you know, another one maybe will die, or one will get killed by something, you know. And it's like, if you didn't have all those kids to start with, then you wouldn't have to go through all that. I don't know, maybe that's some kind of weird selfish thing I'm thinking about, but, you know, it's like, why make yourself more misery when you don't really kind of need to have to, you know? That many kids, that's, you know, and maybe nothing will happen. Who knows, right? You never know. Never know what'll happen, where or when or what or why or how or anything. But to me, it just seems, you know, you're opening up a world of more hurt and pain for yourself when you have a whole pile of kids. And one of them will be born with something weird, or then, you know, something happens to one of them, or, you know, who knows, right? So, I don't know, that's kind of always been in my mind when I hear, oh, we had 42 kids in our family. Holy man, you're nuts. I know one family here, actually, and well, another family that, boy, they had 13, I think. They're older people now, and they lost a child. Same thing. They lost one of their kids, buried in my cemetery here. Well, holy jumping. She said to me, we have over 560 grandkids. I'm like, what? And she's like, and I don't even, she says to me, honestly, I don't even know how many great-grandkids we have. I'm like, what? Holy jeez. I says, that must be interesting at Christmas. How do you buy gifts for everybody? Oh, no, we just can't do that. You know, there's no way you could buy that much stuff. I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. I don't understand that. You know, like, they had 13. I guess the 13 kids had, I don't know where the numbers come from, honestly. I didn't sit down and try to figure the math out, but it just seemed like kind of ridiculous and crazy. But that's a lot of kids, and grandkids, and then great-grandkids, and my goodness. Anyways, their own family, they can do whatever they wish. That's all good. It's not for me. No thanks. Should spread this guy open here, I guess, see how big it actually is. Okay, it's not terrible small. That'll work. It'll just take us a wee bit longer, but if we had this one maybe, and then a larger one, which is like a really expensive one, we might get away pretty good with. I guess we'll leave it open. I guess I should probably drive it. Well, we're here now. Yeah, we'll have to get a couple of these, I guess, to keep the rolling going. That's going to be another task we'll have to do, I guess, from time to time, but that's okay. I guess we'll get him started on the far side over here, and he'll work his way back down. So I'd like to eventually get this field up here, too, maybe that one and this one, and join those two together. We'd have a nice big field up there. What's the size of, would that be up here? So, yeah, we get this one. I just don't like this idea with the angling. That's makes it kind of interesting to try to farm them like that, especially if you're hiring help. Okay. Oh, I see it flips right over. Alright, we're rolling. Hopefully this is actually, you know what? We better maybe just stop here and check our field here. That almost looks to me like it damaged it. Oh, I guess it's okay. It just looked kind of funny there, the way it was doing that, but where are we going here? Soil composition. Yeah, I guess it's there. Okay, all right. Yeah, I guess that's okay. This should be all right. Let's just see here. Needs rolling 50%. Fertilize 50%. Good. Okay. Well, he's going to be a little wee while doing that. I guess I'll let him work away at that. What else can we do in the meantime? Probably should put that other... Should put this other planter away here. Cedar. Oh, big drop here. Oh, we almost nosedived over the cliff edge thing there, apparently. Alright, we'll put this guy away. Maybe I'll bring him in the other way here. Should probably get this little field here too, you know. That would make kind of sense right behind our building. That's this guy here. It's a good size. It's not nearly as big as this one, but that would give us a little more yield again, right? How much actually do they want for that? I know we don't have enough for it, but we could maybe even extend it. We'll have to look at that too, maybe. So that's going to be... Ooh, expensive. 377,000. Wow. And we got this little field here too. Maybe we should plant it with something. It looks like it's kind of almost ready to go. Maybe we'll go and start this way, then let's try to zoom up past the building here. Let's do it in sorghum too. There. It's kind of a weirdy shape, but it won't take us long to harvest this little field, that's for sure. Just a little wee side field. Could be our little garden, maybe we could grow some stuff here. Put some greenhouses here, maybe we could, well, we don't have manure and all that stuff, but I think we can buy that on here. Thing's kind of in the way there a little bit. See if we can get the harvester in here after and get this taken off. Should be able to. That'll give us another 50, 60 bucks, who knows? Lots of stones in this field too, but it's okay. Don't really have a stone picker now, I don't believe. I think we sold it again. Oh, it's a weird little dip or something there. I don't know what that was. Alright, we are planted. Minus the field in the middle of there, but that's okay. There we go. That'll need rolling after too. It'd be a good little job for... Whoa! One of the little tiny rollers there. Maybe we'll grab one of them when we can, and a little tiny roller for that would be kind of neat. Actually, this thing will roll it for us. We don't actually need that roller for there. That's right too. This is a self-rolling one. All right. Well, I guess I gotta let him roll away there for a wee while, and he's gonna be a few minutes anyways doing that. Maybe we'll hook this guy back up to the this over here. The trailers. Whoa, forgot about that. Whoa, it's like we're driving on the moon. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. Uh-oh, that's not a good thing. How am I going to get that out of there now? Why did it do that? It must have kicked over or something there. Oh, no. Oh, well, there's something I got to figure out. I'm going to have to unhook that one and then rehook it to the front, I guess. So that one should be there. Oh, no. One more back. Yeah, the very end one. Wonder why I did that. Got caught on there somehow when I turned, I guess. Not a big deal. We can figure this out. Just so many trailers. I guess it's well, it happens. All good. Just have to shuffle them around a little bit. That's all. Cannot back up that way. I gotta do it forwards, I guess, like this. I can sort of monitor, I guess, where we are. Okay. Didn't mess her up too much. How's he making out? Yeah, he's going to be wee well. So I'm going to let him roll for a bit, and I guess I'll just take a little break for a minute. I don't know. Oh, that's a good idea. I don't know how long he's going to be doing that, but he's going to be a wee while, I think. So, well, let's head her over back to this area here. We'll see what's going on. We got to get this guy spraying. As soon as our stuff starts to grow here, I guess we'll spray this up. So we'll get him started. They're all clipped, ready to go again. I'd like to see if we're making any raisins or anything here yet. And maybe I gotta switch it to distributing. I don't know what that was set up, but it was making honey for us, so much stored some stuff now, so storage. I thought we might as well. Maybe I should change this to. I'll let them finish up first. We got lots of processing yet to do there, so. All right. Well, we'll let that guy roll a bit there too. We'll come back when he's all done. We'll get our first growth stage started, and then get some fertilizer flying. Well, I guess while we're waiting... Oh, we're going to run out of money for that rolling, aren't we? We're definitely going to run out of money soon here. I guess while we're waiting, I think I'll maybe drive this guy down in the trailer down to the grapes and raisin place. And I don't know if we have any skids there yet. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know if we have skids there yet, but... I forgot this thing. It doesn't have too much for brakes in it. We need to adjust them too, make it a little better. But whenever we get the brakes and stuff, we'll... Wait a minute, does this have a light bar on it? Oh, it does too, that's right. Yeah, whenever we get the grapes, or the raisins and the grape juice, sorry, down there, we'll load it up onto this little trailer here, I guess. So we're probably not going to get our field completely rolled there because we're slowly running out of cash. Down to $62 now. That's not good. Oh, come on, GMC. You should be able to haul this thing up here a little better than that. This thing just sounds, too, like it would just be guzzling fuel. Like, can you imagine driving one of these today? Oh, man. I don't know. The price of fuel now would be like 20 bucks just to start it up and get it warm, probably. Fuel. Oh yeah, these brakes are not good. We need to get into that mod, like I showed you that before, looking for the brakes. And spruce them up a little bit. I swear some people do mods. This is a great mod. I like the looks of it. It looks great. It seems to function good, but they never really... give it a really good test. Like this is terrible. That's full brakes, so that should have been stopped long ago. And it's still rolling down like only one brake's braking. One wheel's braking. Holy smokes. Oh, where am I going? Sorry. Looking at a text message. Don't text and drive. Ah, heck with it. Let's jump her. Oh, well, that didn't work too well, did it? Something lagged there really bad. Trailer will not disconnect. Love these trailers. Oh, this is really rolly hilly here, isn't it? I never even noticed this before. Wow. Wow. That was kind of fun, actually. That was kind of fun. We're just going to go right on through this field. Oh, boy. Full speed ahead. Let's see how long it takes to stop. I'm going to go right through here, hopefully. Hit brakes now. Wow, still braking. There we go. Whew. So from the edge of that building to here is how long it took. That's crazy. Alright, that's here, ready to go whenever we need it. I don't see anything yet. Now, we're in storing mode, so that is supposed to display skids when there's enough that says to display. So that kind of makes sense. We're down to $23. Man, I don't know how much longer we'll be able to do this for. Maybe we'll have to take over here. And I guess we'll take over now. So you got most of her done anyways, that's good. Looks like you got right tight up to there. Sometimes with these angles they end up kind of messing up a little bit. And to me, this does not make sense, rolling like this. I could see if it's dragged right behind the seeder. But driving over it with the tractor and this again would definitely disturb the seed placement, I would think. Myself, I would think that would make a real mess of that. And like super compacting under the tractor, like yeah, this is on tracks, it wouldn't be crazy heavy because of the weight distribution through the tracks, but still it'd be heavy enough that it would kind of mess things up, I would think. Well, we got 20 bucks left to our name. That's not good. That's not good. Eventually here, I'd like to put in the flour mill and stuff, and the grain mill, right? Our own grain mill, that'd be kind of neat. We could do that and then create the flour and then sell it to other places. You can even go as far as like right into baking a cake too if you want, selling cakes. I don't know whether I'll go that far. I don't mind selling the raw goods, you know, like the flour and stuff, and maybe eventually the sugar. You know, we'll get into doing the sugar beets, whatever they're calling them here now, yams or whatever they call them in here. Get into doing some of that maybe, but all right, 2 more swipes saw to get this cleaned up here and rolled up good for us, I would think. Definitely. And what I'm going to do is go over, well, I don't know whether the grapes will do their first growth stage first or this will do a first growth stage first. I don't think it's really going to make a difference, but I like to get the grapes fertilized there too again, so we get a good yield out of them. I believe they have to, you know, show their first leaves kind of thing, and then we juice her with some fertilizer. Yeah, looking for rollers too. Like I found a few, but not that much. Nobody's made like a great big giant one yet. Where I guess they could easily do that. Sure wish I knew how to do the mods and getting into that and stuff. I don't know. Ooh, pardon me. Sorry. I never really got into looking how to do that. Must be some way to do it because there's a lot of mods coming in and out all the time, right? So I don't know. Never looked at it myself. Wow, down to our last 20 bucks. That's not good. Guess we have spent quite a bit of money. This roller was fairly expensive. Alright, last roll. We could probably open up this field a little more. I think we'd have to probably buy that one, though. We could open this up to, well, up into that little cubby even up there kind of thing, and roll this, well, yeah, roll this all the way down the hill pretty much. I don't know where that little road's coming down there, though. That might not work so well. We could open this up. Probably should buy this one beside us, too, I guess. It's a decent little size. Oh, this one and the next one. There's another road there, isn't there? I don't know if we'd... That's a paved road there too, so we wouldn't be able to plow through that. But this one we could. But for now we're doing pretty good, I think. So I like that big cedar for big bud there, but then we got to roll it again, which is adding more work to our schedule, or schedule, you could say, if you're from around here. Schedule. But anyways, that's all right. We got her done. We got 20 bucks left to our name. That's not even enough to buy a case of beer. Where I am, anyways. Folds up super tight, though, doesn't it? I wonder if this thing, if I could move it with the little gator in here. I probably could. It's not that big. Oh, stuck in the tire. If not, you know, we probably should sell this thing. It's pretty cool and everything, but I don't use it. Really? Wow, it's not that heavy. Yeah, this Gator's kind of... I think we're going to maybe sell it back. It's kind of useless having that sitting around. We could probably use the money from the Gator too. I don't know what they'll give us for it, but... Well, we'll maybe keep it for now, but... Maybe good for running around in or something. I don't know. But... That tree guy there, should probably sell it off too, but... Yeah, we'll hang on to them for now, maybe. Okay, so everything's good there. Gonna have to do this and keep an eye on the map. So we've got... first growth stage. Well, that's showing green there as growing. This is green too. It's going to be tricky to do this, but we'll maybe have to do this and pop between to see where's doing what. Way down here. Okay, let's speed up some time here. Just keep an eye on these guys here. How long it'll take to do a first growth stage, but it's probably already a first over there. Oh, look at the money. We're minus 1,700. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah, so we're already first growth stage here. Okay, so we're gonna have to fertilize this first here, I guess, now. Well, that's okay. We can do that. Minus 1,720. Wow, wowie, wow. Did that ever eat up a lot of money fast? It's only like a day or whatever went through there. Should look at the finances there to see what ate up so much money. That was a lot. Let's just hope we have some fertilizer in here. If we don't, we're gonna, yeah, we're good. I was gonna say we're gonna be in trouble here. All over there, that's good. Zoom up quite far, there we go, that's better. Keep an eye on it. I don't like doing the fertilizing myself though, because it's, I don't know, it's not as good in this game. You can't see exactly where you were. You got to use the map a lot, unfortunately, so we got to go that to that one. Boy, I hope we got enough here for everything. Ooh. Here's hoping. Okay, somewhere up up here. Yeah, should get us the next shot. I think we better get down just a little bit. Yeah, that's getting her. I'm gonna end up probably missing some here at some point, I would imagine. Just kind of keep an eye on things. Yeah, we're just scraping the edge of it there, so we're right on the edge of them. That's good. Trying to maximize our what we got left in here too, because I don't. Oh boy, we're already down to 58. We started at like 60 something, 64 or something. Oh boy. We're still good. Try to get our big field done here. If we have enough for the small field that we just planted too, we'll try to do that, but I don't know. We're still good. Should be good. So somewhere right about here, roughly. Just kind of see the edge of it there, but it's really hard to pick out. We're gonna keep going straight here. We're gonna miss some. Yeah, we're already way off. Back over. I can kind of see the edge of it there, but man, it's hard to pick out. Should be square now to it. Yeah, missed a little bit there, but boy, that's hard to pick out. Pretty good there now. Down to 55, so I guess it's not going down too fast. For as much as coming out there, it's not going down too fast. This thing should have been pretty much empty by now, I would think, but anyways, it's alright. It's okay. Still good. Wish they had some kind of marking system to, you know, you could tell where you finished kind of thing. Okay, so I think if we go up just past this bend, here somewhere maybe, give that a shot there. Yeah, we're miles off over here, but way over. Should be a bit closer-ish. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to tell, that's for sure. Especially with the first growth stage in. Makes it really difficult. See my old tracks down there, but you can't really see it, you know, when you're where else. It's hard to see that, but anyways. We're still doing good, yeah. Alright. Should be good there. We'll try to follow straight row here. Check again. Yeah, got to go over a little bit more though, I think, because we had to come over here, so we're gonna end up missing a big piece here if we don't. Yeah, that should be good there. Should be good. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Maybe get this other piece we missed over here, the other little skinny piece there. I won't probably worry about that a little bit. That'll be fine. Not too big of a deal there. I don't think we're going to get her all with one more swipe here. It's a little bit too wide, I think. tractor. That spun around awful quick. Yeah, we're not going to quite get her, I don't think. Leaving one strip down there. I don't know whether I'll bother doing that one strip or not. I mean, that'll eat up more fertilizer than we could probably use next time instead of, you know, trying to just waste it all on one little wee strip there. I don't think it's going to be really worth that. So we'll, yeah, should get over a bit more here, I guess. We'll just maybe not worry about that last little bit. That, meal. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about that. Sure, we'll get most of her here. So we'll go over to the other field too and do it as well while we're in here. Pretty much got her, yeah. It's going to be a bit we missed there. That's okay. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, good enough. Let's head her over to the little field behind the house here. Shouldn't take long to do this little field, I wouldn't think. Pretty much have the whole thing done with just one swipe through. Not quite, but pretty close. See here, yeah, not too much more. Just go down the middle here, that'll get her. That'll get her. How'd we do? Looking good. All right. So 43%, that's not too bad. We didn't do too bad. I think we started in the 60s, so do all that. We'll drop 20%, that's pretty good. Pull this out of the way, so that's good. All right, let's head her over to the grapes again here and see if they need fertilized now. Yes, they do. Okay, good. So everything's pretty close together there. Get these guys fertilized. We only have to do 1, 2, 3 passes here. Should get both sides, because we're doing both sides here, right? Both 2 for 1 kind of thing. Might not see grapes or raisins over there today, or grape juice or raisins coming in. I don't know. I was reading on it. It says when you got it in storing mode, it should produce the crates or skids or pallets, whatever you will, when it has enough to make one. So we'll see what happens. I guess it's kind of like the honey and stuff, right? It makes it kind of thing, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Alright, so that one's good. I kind of like these a little bit wider roads than these narrower roads. Not sure why it sprays up so high. Really need it going like that, you wouldn't think, but I think it'd be better to spray it down at the ground where it's actually going to, you know, get into the plant instead of spraying all the leaves, but who knows. I'm not a grape guy, so I don't know. tractor. Turn. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Let's try that again. A little wider. I actually want to stop here for a second too, just to see. Fertilize 50. Let's see what it says over here. Fertilized 67. It's not really full for fertilized, but maybe that's all they get. I don't know. Okay, our last row here. Stuck again. Uh-oh. Where am I getting so stuck from? There we go. That's what lined up right, I guess. Weird. Oh, come on. Quit getting stuck there, bud. These are good to go. So probably, of course, be harvesting these again today as well. Do our sorghum as well. Wow, this thing hardly uses any fertilizer at all. Now let's check the map. Oh yeah, save was a good idea. See, it doesn't tell you to fertilize. It needs plowing in there, but I don't know how to get in there and plow that. Like taking all those vines out again, I don't want to do that. It's a lot of money. Putting them back in, right? So I don't know if that's affecting us, but you can't seem to plow in there. It doesn't seem to do anything. So I don't know. It's really strange. And these things, again, did not seem to do anything. So I don't know. It's what they suggest for the grape production stuff, so I mean that's what I was using. Okay, that's ready. Parked kind of funny, but we're good. We're good. Get this guy out and ready to go, and it's ready to go. Okay, we'll pop up here again and get this growing. Those grapes can kind of do their own thing. Let's get this cranked up here. Oh, look at the debt coming in now. Holy crap. Hope we make some good money off this sorghum. My goodness, we got a lot of... There we go. Whew, $7,000 in debt. Ugh. Ugh. Let's see, what's the sorghum gonna pay us here? Gosh, I hope it's good. Oh, not so good. $12.51. Wow, I don't really want to juice time any faster. That's terrible. That's a terrible amount of crop money there. I'd love to be able to just keep it, but man, I gotta cash it in to get us out of this hole we're in now. Holy cow, that actually, that's what I was gonna look at too, was what the heck were the money going on here? So every day we're property maintenance is 714, but man, that was sure eating up a lot more than that. It's a total of 874. That's expensive there. 880. It's really eating up a lot of money. Wow. That's not so good. Well, we got honey to take in anyway, so we always rely on the honey. Good sweet stuff. What is the grain elevator up from us here? It was, ooh, it's even under 1,000 for that grain mill. Still better, oh, at that place there, but, oh yeah, I don't know. Seems kind of low. Alright, let's bring over the train here of tractors. And once we get our own flour mill, we should be able to take the stuff into our own place and make the flour out of it and sell that. Again, it's going to be a little bit longer process, but oh, what the heck happened there? No, that's not what I wanted either. I want that and down here. Yes, construction. I just want to look at the flour mill here. What are those under? Those are under production factories. Carpentry, dairy, grain mill. Yeah, so we could take the sorghum there and make sorghum flour, and then we could sell the sorghum flour. Now, oh no, I don't want to put it down. Now in here, does it say in here? It says flour, but I don't know if you can do sorghum flour or if it's just flour. Might be just flour. Sunflower oil, sugar, raisins. See, they're paying really good at the farm shop, even though it's going down. Grape juice, it's really good. So I'm trying to get those to get going there. Fertilize, yeah, it's just flour, I guess. There's no like difference in them, basically. Okay. No worries. Almost got 2 trailer fulls already too. That's pretty good. From 2 swipes there. I'll take her. Wicked fast. Love this thing. Oh, did that actually, what the heck did that just do to that crop up here? It did swipe out a little bit there on the edge of his. Interesting. Okay. Shouldn't have done that. I mean, I shouldn't have done that, but it shouldn't have done that either. It's kind of strange. I don't know. Dump this one into almost another 2 trailers, so that's good. Colorful stuff. Sure this one's finished. And I guess we'll have to take it down to the train here again for the most money we can get. Yeah, we're definitely going to need to go dump these, I think. That's good. That is good. Alright, what do we got? A couple more swipes here, I'd say. Probably 3 more swipes, really. Something like that. So yeah, if we had the plant to process this stuff here, the mill, I guess they call them, we would take it there for sure and then make flour out of it. Let's see here. If we sell that sorghum, let's see how much the grain mill is. Maybe we can throw it in somewhere. I don't know. So I think we're going to make a lot more out of the flour than we would just selling the grain here. We'll get the guys maybe planting again here. Let's see if my little smaller planter will work in here while we're doing the grapes maybe again here. Yeah, I better sell this, I guess. Or, sorry, dump this out. Ooh, see, that's something I can change too, is the reversing speed. I can change that too, go real fast backwards. Holy smokes! What the heck's going on here? Must be a pile of rocks with grass growing over them or something. My goodness. Holy smokes. Uh-oh. We're not coming enough room. Uh-oh. Hey, that's all right. Yep, we're out of room. Oh, turned a little too sharp on me there. As I'm looking down for the button, I guess I'm still turning. Whoops. Okay, we got a little bit here that we missed. We'll just grab it as we're going through here and finish off the rest of that row. Boy, sorghum really builds up fast in trailers, I guess, because most other crops have got room left. That's amazing. Well, we're not getting very good price for it right now either, which is not good. Let's have a quick look-see here for the sorghum again, just to refresh. Sorghum. Wow. $12.51 at the... wow. Well, that's not tremendous. I'm going to have to do something, so I'm going to need some money somewhere from somewhere. to get him to plant this for us again here. So we'll have to go and sell this stuff, I guess. At least some of it. Maybe 1 or 2 trailers of it or something. Maybe just 1 or 2 trailers of it, because I'd like to take it to the mill if we can afford a mill. Now, the thing is, I'm going to have to buy a chunk of land over there, I guess, again, too, to put this mill on. Oh, come on, tractor. You can do it. Or maybe you can't. He's dragging her slowly but surely here. That must be heavy stuff. Should put, which I'm going to call, well, it's tracks, but belt drive Johnny Deere on it. Belt drive, I kind of like that. There we go. Now, getting in here. Is this going to work all right? Oh, boy. Let's see, let's get us out of the minuses, hopefully. Maybe we'll sell 2 trailers. Maybe 3. Get him coming to the left a little bit here, I guess. Well, I guess if we're gonna buy that flour factory too, we better. What did it cost again? We need that production. Dairy, green mill. So that's 96,000 for that. Ooh, boy, we better sell all this, I think. I don't know where the train is exactly right now, but we should go and get that rented maybe. Let's let this one dump out of here. Yeah, we better sell all this, I guess, today here. Ooh, it might actually not let me rent this. Oh, wow, it did. I had no money. I'm surprised. Okay. Kind of surprised it let me do that. Here it comes. In the station. Oh, I didn't get that second last trailer quite dumped out. Oops, I thought it was done. Oops. Ooh, I don't know if I'll be able to get back far enough now. Ooh, just. Last little bit that's in the combine there, I think we'll just leave it. We'll grab it next train, next harvest train. need I might need the second train here. No, this is gonna be pretty full here, I think. This does hold quite a bit, but that might hold it all. Show loader. Oh, actually not quite. There's a little bit more here. $2,500. Done. Alright, we'll take and sell this stuff. And then I'll get these guys planting again. Might do sorghum again. Yeah, that seems to work pretty good. Just do double sorghum today, and grapes, of course, get them going. 108,000. Oh, just barely buy that other grain mill. Got kind of messed up on there, but anyways, that's all right. Okay, let's. I want to try. Try this other cedar again here, and then I want to roll it. See if it works now. Those are two in there. It's kind of neat. Oh, we didn't harvest the one beside our building here yet. We gotta do that too. Hey, forgot about that. Oops. Little building, or little field beside here. Now let's just actually see what state this field's in. It might need plowed. Might need plowed. Let's see here. Growth. Soil composition needs lime. Oh, man. Whoa. Well, we'll do some lime first in here, I suppose. Sure if that's going to be enough lime in there, but we'll give her a shot and see. 57. It's going to be hard to say. Okay, we'll let him lime away for us. We'll go and harvest the back field here. Still got like 81% in this thing. Maybe I should dump this out. Okay. Let's see here. Whoa, boy, got tangled up in that tree. I don't think we'll have enough in this field to fill this thing right up again if I didn't dump here, but I think we better just get rid of this stuff. It'll take a couple of trailers, probably. Well, yeah. What I need is a conveyor belt system sitting right here. I could dump onto the conveyor and then dump it right into the inside there. Now we're thinking. I've never had a whole lot of luck with them conveyor systems, though, so I don't think I'll end up doing that. But all right, let's go. This field cleared off of here. Shouldn't take too long. Nope, didn't take too long. 20%. Oh, sign out. There's a train back again. Probably should dump this stuff out. There's 3 trailers, 2 and a bit trailers anyways. Unless we want to buy that plant now. Put her down there somewhere if I can find some room. I think that's the only one. Grain mill. Cereal factory though. I think so you could take raisins there, I guess. I don't know if I want to do that one quite yet. Oil mill. I want to do that one eventually too. Grape, we already got one of them. Bakery. So you got to take all the goods to there, right? So carpentry, dairy, spinnery, whatever that is. Oh, that's a rock crusher. Okay, well let's see if we can throw in one of these down at our other place here. I can find it. There we go. There. We're here. Whoa. Oh boy. I don't know if I want that there or not. I'd rather have it like here kind of thing, but I don't own that land now, right? So that's not too good. Kind of out of room here. I mean, it could get plunked down right there. And then it kind of messes up that field. Yeah, I mean, I could put it right here in this field too, I guess. But then it kind of messes up that field too. I guess we'll have to wait until we can buy this chunk of land here. Buy it back again. How much do they want for that now? I guess we're not going to be able to do that quite today until we buy that land again. They want 81,000 for that. Well, we'll have to think about that, I guess. I guess it could go down in here too, but I don't really have room down here for that building. Yeah, we'll maybe not do that today. Better save up some money, start doing some cropping here, save up some more money. Oh no. So once we take in our honey though, there'll be a bit of honey sitting there. That'll get us a bit more money back. I don't know what I'll take this in today, this stuff right now with this, well right now, which I mean, sorry, I'm going to take it in today, but not right now. We'll wait till our next crop starts here and then was something too, there's a comment left there. If you look at sorghum and show price fluctuations. So, I guess it was highest in January. Oh, what month are we in now? August. So August is, I guess, about the lowest it is. It's on its way back up. To January is the most best month for it. Now, I don't know if that works like that when I've got like the seasons turned off. I'm not really too sure how that works. I think you just get normal fluctuations throughout the whole year now. So, but anyways, I don't want to sit on it that long, honestly. To you know, call me crazy, but yeah, I don't really want to sit on it that long. I just want to get rid of the stuff again. Alright, we'll get this guy planting for us here. Hopefully it's all working all right now. Remember, we had that problem there with this thing, but we'll see what happens here. Ooh. Yeah, no, something's not right with this sewing machine. I don't know what it is. That is weird. Weird. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe we should sell this off too then. I don't really know what to say, but anyways, let's get Bud going here. Yeah, that's strange. I don't know why it's giving me that grief with that. This one works fine. Don't know. Don't know. But anyways, we'll have to get him rolling, I guess, for us too. So we'll unhook this guy. Attaching while folding. Oh. Alright. Grab the roller. Rolling. 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 3 guys working there. We'll head over and do the grapes. They can do the field for us. Oh, baby. The roller's back here. He's at a lime too, isn't he? Oh boy. Wonder if he was gonna run out there or not. Now, Bud was having some real weird issues again where he was swaying like this going down there, so the whole thing got seated really weird. So we're probably going to have to clean that up on him, I think. Yeah, see, he's doing it weird now. I don't know what it is. It's coming when he's coming down a hill or something. Really strange. He's got some issues. So before that guy gets rolling over there, we're gonna have to go fix that up. Weird. I don't know why he's doing it, but it only seemed to be on this side. It wasn't the other side. Now he's pretty much straightened out there again, but he's done a really weird, like a skidded sideways on him or something odd. So let me just stop him here. Get this guy spreading some more lime. It's like it skids sideways. I don't know. That's strange. Go fix that up first. The roller gets down here too close. I remember I was having a problem like that on the last FS 19, and it was doing that weird on that one big field. I think it was coming downhill too. That's what I remember now, but something's making me think that we've already seen this issue. And this is a stock in-game equipment here too, so why it's doing that I don't really know, but let's see. We'll let him go here again. See if he starts doing it again, or has he fixed it? Seems alright. Okay, well, we'll let him work away here. We'll head over to the grapes and get that going. Can't hire help for this one, so we got to do this all ourselves, which is alright. Oh, look, I see crates of stuff over there now. Sweet! Well, that's awesome. Oh, we got to go load those because we're going to be out of room probably. Hey, that's good. It finally worked. We can take and sell those somewhere too now. That's good. Raisins and grape juice. Nice. Happy there for a second. I just want to go see what the prices of those are now. So grape juice, road salt, interesting. Diesel, raisins. Let's be down further here. So raisins. Oh, it's actually going down right now. And grape juice is actually going up at the farm shop. They're both going to the farm shop. I don't know whether we'll take those in today. I'm not sure we'll have enough to really take in, like, to make it worthwhile, but at least have a look at the crates over there and see what they look like. That's cool. go, shaking the grapes off. Now, if I could get a mod, one of these, I could speed it up too. I could make it go faster. But it wouldn't take us quite so long to do it then, right? You know, that's kind of hacking a little bit. Not like I've never done that before, but I hack into things and do things like that more like to make the brakes work better and stuff like that, or sometimes speed just to mess around with things. But we're doing 8 here, so maybe we could go quite a bit faster. Maybe 10 would be nicer. See, that's something I never noticed before. Watch those alligator teeth going on there. You can actually see the grapes going up there some. Kind of hard to see there, but when we stop, and of course they stop too. Oh, sort of, yeah, there. That's kind of neat. It's noisy though, but you can't really see where we're going if I'm out too far. Alright, 78, we better go dump this off of here and start making some more stuff. Actually, we better get our, just keep saying skids our forklift and maybe pull those off of there. Glad I didn't sell that forklift. It's a good thing, I think. Let's unload these because I think we're full. So what do we got here? Sweet taste. Nice. Raisins. So I got only one raisin there though. I don't know if that's good or not. Okay, let's try to remember how to use this thing again. Whoa, yeah. Boy, oh boy. New guy. Oh, man. Grape juice, that's alright. 432 grape juice, that's kind of neat actually, I like that. Wow, if I could just drive this thing, it'd be better. That auto-loading trailer, but oh, look, it's more grape juice back here again. We might have to use the auto-loading trailer, maybe. I need more grape juice here than I think. Well, that's 432 in one of them, so we've got grape juice. Another one showed up there now. start using our auto-loading trailer maybe for that. That in the honey. I think they're going to the same place. Because I know this little trailer is just not very good. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll use the auto-loading trailer. It should be able to work on another thing. I don't know if it'll actually load those or not. Not that I don't want to load each one, but that's going to take forever, honestly. We are kind of in a time crunch kind of thing, right? So, do some more grapes here. We got another, well, a few passes here anyways. Let's just check these guys over here. Where are they? No, I need the map. Oh, bud. What a mess. Oh my goodness. I don't know why it's doing that. It is just making a horrific mess of this whole thing here, isn't it? I wonder what happens if I got them planting the other way, back and forth this way instead of up and down. It might be even worse. Wow, what a mess. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Seems like he's all right here. He's been all right here, but a couple of swipes there, it's just messed right up. He doesn't like going down because of the road, I guess, so that's another issue too. He doesn't like going to the end here. Well, bud. What are we gonna do with you? See how far he goes down here. He's gonna go all the way down here now. Really? Oh, no, not quite. Alright, well, we'll clean this up for him here. Yeah, that's not a good thing. The other one doesn't work for us. For some reason that mod can't find the field, and I don't know why. Kind of annoyed by that because I really like the cedar, but why is it doing that? It seems to mess up on the hills. Maybe it's bud. Maybe I should try the green Johnny here and see what it does maybe next time, not now, but other than that, boy, I don't know why it would be doing this. You can see even here he's swayed around. You can see the lines in the field. He went way, way over. Weird. What a mess. What a mess, bud. What are we going to do with you? Alright, let's get this other guy rolling again. I wouldn't think it's having a problem sowing here with something to do with, you know, like Bud's only got the narrow tires on. I wouldn't think that would be an issue. Alright, Bud, I'll let you go at her here, and we'll... oh, we almost ran out of stuff again here. Holy smokes. Oh, we do have a rock picker upper. I keep forgetting about that. That one field over here we need to pick the rocks out of, and I keep forgetting about it. Yeah, so the field was alright doing it up, I guess, but maybe we'll pick up some vintage equipment or something maybe for doing this, just for fun, instead of the big stuff done in 2 swipes we're done, right? So maybe get some vintage stuff going again of some sort, some old tractors of some sort, if I can find some, that is. Oh, we had the old Ferguson stuff last time, and it was alright. Yeah, he's doing it again. Look, I can see from here. It's skidding sideways. Why on earth would it be doing that? As soon as I jump in, he's like stops screwing around or something. As soon as I start watching him. Jeez, bud. Must be something to do with the hills. Could be Big Bud doing it too. I don't know. I should have maybe put the other tractor on it, Johnny, and see if he does it. Maybe it's just Bud messing them up. Could be. Hard to say. But man, come on, Bud. Come on, Bud. Oh boy. That didn't work too well. Let's do that again. Sorry, sign. Oh, it's going to hit that thing too, isn't it? Oh, just missed her. Wow, we did hit it. Alright, let's get this finished up here. Maybe next time when we try using this, we'll put Johnny on it. That might work better, I don't know. Oh, Johnny. Oh, Johnny. Johnny. Hey, Johnny. Away pretty good there. Maybe a bit finishing that up. We gotta finish our grapes up too, and then maybe I wonder if you can double load stuff. Got a bit of honey on the truck there. I wonder if I could put some grape juice on there. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. I probably won't do different things, but we'll give that a shot. That might be interesting to try. It'll grow, you know, like grow. My goodness. Load separate different crates. I don't know if it has to be all the same thing, or it'll probably say, can I load this right now? Most likely. Alright, this will probably need plowed after again too. I think I'll probably finish off today after we're done. Plow this up. Alright, that worked good. We still got lots of stuff in it, so 67 to 69 of the fertilizer in the seed, so that's good. Oh boy. Woo! Wag that tail. I wonder if it's something to do with... Oh my goodness, bud. Easy, buddy. Easy. I wonder if it's something to do with Big Bud and his tail wagging, swinging thing in the field when he's planting. I'm willing to bet it's something to do with that. But I'll unhook that there. We'll try Johnny next time and see if it does the same thing. If it does, well, we're going to have to probably get rid of that, unfortunately. Okay, let's head her over and get some more of these grapes done here. Get him to go kind of straight here for a second. Let's see here. Oh yeah, save's probably a good idea. Now, grapes themselves, we're only getting, you know, I'm gonna say 1,500 to 1,900, but I'm buying that plant. It's gonna generate us quite a bit more money. So yeah, like 4,500 to 43.61. That's pretty darn good. So that is pretty good. Right. It'd be nice having an extra row and everything to increase your yield a lot. Not even up and down, drive down, nothing. Good. It'll take us a little more time though, that's definitely getting a lot more stuff. So. Yeah, I'd like to buy that field. Put in some more processing plants. Maybe, well, the oil plant. Where we get into the olives here. The olives and the grapes as well. And then the grape mill, of course, I'll put them in. You know, I could probably get rid of the building down here and put it there. silos there that I can't remove now. It's gonna take them out of the game, but I don't know what that'll do. Take the mods out and reload the game. It'll say, oh, blah, 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 blah. It's not. Yeah, it might delete them then, but then I have to re-put them back in. It might be something good to try to get rid of these silos right there. I'm not gonna need that out. Because they're a mod, I can remove them. Replace them, so that kind of it's not good. But alright. Dump this one in. I'd like to try to load these crates with honey on the truck too and see if that works. It should technically. Let's see what happens. For a second. Alright, let's see here. Got lots of honey here, but we'll zip around here and see if we can load these things. What happens here? Works, that's great. They'll probably say, oh, we've got to load with honey or something. Might not need to load these at all. I don't know. Oh, it does too. Look at that. Oh, that's really cool. Well, let's go back here. Whoa. Some more honey then. We can do multiple loads like that. That's fantastic. That's great. Uh-oh. I just don't know what it's going to do when it's stacking them. To go to the next one, it might just load them. Oh yeah, so you didn't stack them on that one. Okay, well that's alright. That's actually pretty neat. So now it'll tell us probably that, well, it might stack it on these ones here. Let's see what happens here now. Oh boy, they're all going all over the place. Okay, it did sort of load them all. Here we go. That's really kind of cool. Looks like he's still rolling. Okay, we'll go back here and finish off our grapes. 2 rows left, and then we'll be good for that for today. So we can load those there. We'll take her all in. So we'll get those in now, but. See if I can find another grape harvester. Done. Not that I want to do everything wicked super fast. I just don't want to hold these guys up all day. Just breaks. This takes a little time. So we'll see what we can do. I don't know if there's anything out there that even exists for that, but we'll see if we can locate it. see again. What was this field worth again? It's like 88 something, 81,000. So maybe we'll buy that now. Okay, so we own that one again. How much do they want for that one? 100. I don't know if we'll need that nether field or not. We should be able to get buildings on the hill. There's a bit of a hill in it, so placing these things down, I don't know what's going to happen. That it might mess things up. Right, off we go. $97,000 to buy that green map. Let's get that in today and bring that sorghum down. At least we can get some flour made for maybe next week too. Trailer with a really great that. I want to get the oil plant too, so we can canola. We can make canola oil. Let's see here what canola oil's pan. Olive oil, canola oil is, yeah, they're all around the same. Holy, is olive oil ever good? Wow. Sunflower oil's pretty good too. All right, good to know. Cereal, that's even up high. Look at that one. Whew. Honey's not too bad. Sugar's not the greatest. Cheese and butter. Cake and bread. Holy, look at that cake price. Holy smokes, but there's a lot of stuff you gotta do to make that. You have to get eggs, you have to get milk, you have to get flour, of course. Probably something like raisins or something for the cake too. There's a lot of different ingredients you have to make to get the cake, so I don't know if I want to get into that too far. That's a little bit much. Yeah, you make pretty good money with cakes and this. By the bakery too, right? So they need all that stuff. Sugar probably too works for cakes. You know, so then all those crops to make all those come in to make the cake. Nah, I don't think I'm really interested. Lovely, we got our grapes all done. So we should have a bunch here again for processing. Good, right off the field, fresh off the field. Right, looks like we got nothing else here right now. They are working on the no active products for grapes. Lots of grapes, but the raisins are down. Juice is down pretty low. Honey right now is not showing me. Okay. I think it's actually on the side here. Maybe need more bees. That would be nice. Oh, we got a crop here to take off too. Ooh, hey now, what is this stuff? Wheat. Hey, that's good. We take that off, put the processing plant in. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing here. Doesn't really matter. Now let's pull up next to this. 2 grape juices here. We'll see if we can. Those are loaded in here as well. We'll take her up to the farm shop. Whoa, truck. Whoa, truck. Sweet, they actually went on top of the things. Okay, that'll work. Goes up the side. So yes, we are going, I think, to the farm shop for everything. That's a really not set up good load, but anyways. Let's see here. So we've got some, where are we? We've got, where are we? So we got honey. It's going to the farm shop. We've got raisins going to the farm shop. Grape juice going to the farm shop. Okay. That's an easy one. Take her up there and sell those up. Should be worth a bit of money in here, I presume. It'd be nice to kind of know what we made for grapes, raisins and grape juice, but we all one big sale, so yeah, a fair bit. Well, apparently we're gonna have to bring down the combine, I guess, too, and I guess the trailers until you know, we can get the field taken off. Free field, you might as well, you know. So I don't know what shape it's in. If we need lime or anything, or fertilize, whatever, it's too late now. It's already done. So we'll get a great yield out of it. We'll see what we can do. Alright, how much do we got to get from this one? I'm hoping a lot. Oh, put that with the trailer. My bad. Quite a bit here. Have to put in that plant anyways after we clean the field off. Do that too, but that's alright. Free stuff. We didn't have to plant it ourselves and pay for all that. Just buy the field. Geez, maybe that's what we should do. Just buying fields that haven't dropped but almost ready to go. Harvest and sell it, and then sell the field off again. Wait for the next time. Alright, I guess all this will go around back. Hopefully I don't have to drive. I shouldn't have to drive through there, I don't think. Let's see. Side opened up. Yeah, that was a really messy road. Away with lashed in. Selling. Love that. Take the skids back too. That's nice. Well, that's gonna be worth a fair bit. How much do we get? 55,000. That's not too bad, I guess. Ooh, that dipped down there much. 55,000. Well, that's pretty good, I guess. Still don't have enough to buy our mill. That's 95,000. So that's not tremendously great. Boy, I got nothing else to take in either right now, so we might have to do that grain mill and maybe next week. We might have to actually sell this wheat here. I mean, we could plant there again in behind, but once we get the mill in, we can sell that wheat. I'd rather save the wheat and put it through the big pile though. How do we take a bit of a loan out? So we can do that too. $20,000 or so loan. $20,000 or so loan we could take out. Get that wheat off first. Oh, sorry. Get that wheat off, I guess. Bring down some trailers probably too, which is it's alright. But we'll go back to the first farm. Neat farm, I guess we call it now. Farm 2, but oh, we got buildings. Alright. Well, that's good. right. I guess I don't know if we even need this trailer, this truck thing here, but I guess we'll keep it for now. Maybe just put it in this building over here. Probably definitely don't need that trailer for the grapes. I think we can probably get rid of that, but maybe what I'll try to do is unload these mods for these silos too, or the silos here, and see if we can get rid of those that way. Reload them and then replace them over there. Alright. That is good. Alright, so we're going to have to bring down the combine to do that. So let's hit her up there and get that guy ready. This field is probably rolled now, I would say. Finished up in the top corner there. Oh, come on. Yeah, I'd like to save that grain out of there. We could leave that into the place to make some flour for us. I think that's a good idea. Alright, we will zip down with this guy. Have enough room in the harvester, maybe. I don't know how that's going to work. Drive right down the middle of the road with this head on here like this, but that's okay. Oh, man, no, we're going to have to drive over here more. So, yeah, you'd have to grow cotton, I guess, for doing the clothes. For making clothes, you'd have to have a cotton place, maybe a wool place, too. Sheep for doing wool. There's a lot to it now that they've really pieced all these things together, you know, all the grains and all the different stuff you can grow to make different things. It's pretty neat. And it sounds like it's real clothing too, and you got wool and cotton, right? Where it's like, it's all polyester, which is basically plastic. Whatever percent polyester. It's like, well, you're wearing a whole plastic water bottle there, bud, on your head. That's all right. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it through those trees with this thing, so we're just going to go down through here. Oh boy, that's hard on that machine. Oh man. Wow. Alright, we'll get over here and they'll take off this field that we just rebought. We should have just kept it, I guess, but that's right. We did sell them before, and we did buy a bunch of new equipment too, so. That's good. Grain mills somewhere down there, and the oil mill down there somewhere. Boy, this is tight through here. Trees, trees, trees. Yeah, it's not really that big of a field, but it's a little flatter, I think, down here. Might be too much hills up there for that. Yeah, we definitely should get this all in one here. It's smaller than I thought it was. Where the old road was, I guess, in the middle there. And they had a road going right through there, and they didn't replant that. Kind of thinking flatter down here might be better. That's all hill here. I don't know what's going to happen though. Maybe I'll not money yet for it, but well, there's that done instantly. Okay, now good. 32%. It's not very much, but that's okay. We don't need the trailers anyways. That's good. But placing this down here, yeah, I don't know where it would be better. I wish it would kind of tell you. I mean, it might fit all right there. But, yeah, I'm thinking it's going to have a little issue at the back. See how it's raised up out the back there? So I think we better maybe throw it way down here somewhere. Even that looks like it's going up the other way now. Oh, boy. Well, I guess it'll build it up, too, if, you know, we stick it, like, right there. But we'll have to mess with that after we don't have enough money for that right now. 96,000. Could take it alone here. Let's get it saving now. So we need, we'll see what happens here. If it doesn't look good, then I'll restart the game. How did that work? Oh, I just built it up here. Okay. Might still work all right. Now I gotta figure out. So we want to store, yeah. Okay, that's perfect. So wheat, barley, oat, sorghum. Yeah, sorghum. That kind of messed up here a bit. I might have to use the leveling tool a little bit to get that fixed. But let's see if we can actually just dump this in here. We can start some flour, maybe that'd be alright. I will pop that guy off. Might have to do a little bit of leveling here. We're probably gonna have to buy that other field now because that kind of messed up. Should be able to dump it right off here, I think. Sweat. Yeah, there we go. Sweet, it's working. It's working. Alright, that's the end of that, I guess. Alright, we'll let that work away there a bit. I'm probably going to have to do a bit of smoothing there to make that a little nicer, because that's going to be a bit of an incline for the trailers to get up there. Oh, yeah, a little bit. Okay. That's alright. We gotta take this guy back up the hill here now, I guess. And, get that ready to rock. Get that sorghum going now. I'll have to bring that down and sell it too here. Don't load up for me. There we go. Well, good news. We disabled those mods for those seed hopper or the seed things, and they're gone. Saved the game, restarted the game, reinitialized the mods, and they're still gone. So hey, that worked. But now down on the other side there, we got a problem because what is going on with that trailer? Yes, we got a problem because now I don't have them at my other farm either, so that's not so good. We got to drive, I guess, back up to the other farm with the combine now. And, we got to drive up there and, oh boy. And get that harvest going. It's not ready yet, though. I do still have to, I believe, fertilize. Ooh, just had a bad thought. I got rid of my silos for the fertilizer, too. Now, I've got them back in the game. I can put them back in, but, oh, no, that's going to be a mess. Because we only got less than $4,100 right now to our name again, so... You know, until we get some more supplies coming down there, it's going to be interesting. Might have to take a little bit of a loan out, too. Another bit of a loan. Oh, boy. Oh, to be able to put those silos back in so we get seed and fertilizer and stuff. I don't remember now how much fertilizer we got left. How much we got left in the machine there, but if there's not much, oh man. That's not going to be good. Anyways, I want to do the sorghum up and take her down to our new flour mill there. Oh, okay, I'm just going to cut across here. Yeah, we're good. Whoa! Ha! Oh boy. Alright, so, yes, the rolling is done. That's good. We do need to do our first growth stage here. So we will jack up the time. There's the growth stage. Alrighty. Excellent. Okay. Let's grab Bud. I guess I'll hook Bud. Yeah, 'cause I already got that hooked to the trailer, so we'll leave that as that. So yeah, those are gone there too. You can still see the little pads that they left, but they're gone, so that's a weird way we have to get rid of stuff like that with that mod anyways, but anyways, they are gone. Now, I didn't replant there, I guess. What do we got in here? 43? Ooh, that might be enough. That might not be quite enough, but we'll do as much as we can here, I guess. That might be way too far this way, but... Alright, it's the best we can do. 42% now. Oh boy. Okay, we got some more grape juice there. That's good. Let's get that loaded in. Now, I did find... another mod for the grape machine here that I think I've sped up. I'm going to actually take this back and sell this one, I think. Take this one over here now. And that might actually save us. I don't think the new one is quite as much as this one was. Let's see here. Should be under grape technology. Yeah, there it is. 24,000. It goes quite a bit faster. 25 to 53. So that'll get her done quick. I might not actually go that fast, but just a little faster. Even 10 or 12 at the most maybe would be better. We'll sell this back here, make a bit of money back. We can maybe put our silos back in too, but we'll sell this and then buy the other one. Gotta love the mods, right? Let's see what they give us for this. It needs a bit of repair, not much, but... Well, let's sell. We'll get 101,000 for it. Let's repair 550 maybe. I get 102. Yeah, get a little bit more back if you repair it. Okay, so let's grab the new one. There's one for the olive here too. Oh, it's more expensive though. Oh boy. Grape. We'll take this one. Pretty much exactly the same. We could change the wheels maybe. It's not going to really matter, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this one should go a little faster. Okay, let's expand her up here and get her moving here. We'll see how fast we go. I think there were 8 before, so yeah, we're much faster already. Oh, that's way too fast. Harvesting at... Still gave us speed. Harvesting at 48. Well, we'll have that done in about 4 minutes. Alright, that's alright. We won't probably go that fast with it anyways, but we might try it that fast once or twice maybe, but... Alright, we'll let that guy, I guess... Still fertilizing. It looks like he's still fertilizing. Yeah. Okay, what are we down to? 37? That's not too bad. No, no. I need to go down here and grab, I think, this guy. And we need to clip our trees here again. Clip the vines. So. For next week, we'll do some more of these grapes, I guess, but we got to clip all these old dead stuff off. Will not grow again unless you do this, which is kind of weird, but okay, I understand. That's good. We're making grape juice, and raisins, and soon to be making flour over there. At some point, it'll come through, I'm sure. And we can make some good money. We'll take that to the farm shop probably too. I guess that's where that goes. But I won't make you sit here and watch this whole entire thing. You guys know about this here, so I'll just pause here for a second, get this finished here, and then we'll get working on the other field up there. Be right back. Well, I just had a total brain fart thingy. I'm wondering if I did this, if I could do 2 rows at once. You know what I mean? I don't know if this will work or not, but if it did, that'd be really cool. Oh, it will too. You gotta be bang right on the middle. Hey, now we're talking. 2 for 1. Oh, I wish I just stretched out just a hair bit more though. Oh. I mean, it's working, but you got to be right bang in the right spot, or it's just barely catching. Oh, hey, now that's pretty cool. Looks like both of the arms are pretty much stretched right out on these things. So that won't work too well on my other rows there that I spread out a little further, but get these right tight together, it's actually working pretty good. Might have to redo those other rows if I want this to work for all of them. Oh, see, I missed a couple there. Yeah, that works pretty nice. Another $16,000 for this pruner, though, but hey, save us a bit of time again, won't it? Yeah, the first 2 rows I spread them out on purpose just to leave a little extra room, but that is not going to work. Man, yeah, you gotta be bang right on. Right down the center. That's not center enough. Yeah, I just wish it swung out just a hair bit more. Oh, come on. I don't know why it keeps going to the right, too. It seems to always be pulling to the right. Maybe that bit of a hill it's on here, maybe. Boy, I wouldn't want to go with a bigger tractor. It might make it a lot worse trying to get through here. So it's as narrow as I want to get. Okay, there we go. That worked pretty good. Yeah. As long as you're careful, I think you'll do good. All right. Now let's see. Actually, we should jump over here and load some more of these. We've got some more honey sitting there too. I still gotta grow the crop here as well. All right. Looks like Bud got her done. Let's just check. Let's check growth. So kind of perfect. Missed a little bit there, but that was, I think, my fault. And we're down to 25. That's not too bad. All right, we will crank up the time. Man, is that ever eating up money? That's got to be done. I don't want to keep running that through. We'll be out of money again in no time. Not quite ready yet. Well, we'll let that cycle a little more there, I guess. Oop. Oh, it is done now. Okay, good. And while we're here, under here, under construction, tools. Was it tools? Yeah. So we need seed. Overlaps another object. Really? For some reason it doesn't want to go back in there. Okay. We don't own that land, so we'll maybe put them way back here. If I should turn... It's really going to make a difference, but we'll go there. Okay, why won't it go? It's interesting, that's where we had them before. Okay, so seed, fertilizer, wow, it's really acting weird. Fertilizer and lime. I should be able to get that in here. Good. Oh, that sunk down there a little bit. I don't know. I seen that sinking down there. I think we should be alright, because it's just these two I really need. But yeah, that did sink down there a little bit. Okay. Not a big deal. Alright, well, let's get this harvest, the second harvest going today anyways. Technically it's the third, I guess, if we count the grapes. We did that once too, right? And we will load them into our trailers again, take this down to our flour mill. Oh, it's awesome. I love this thing. So next week, what are we going to plant next week? I think I'm going to actually send out the guys to cultivate this with our cultivator. Maybe grab him when we get back to empty here. Next week I like to plant with John Deere, so I'm going to put him on. Oh, well, we need him for a minute, I guess, yet. He's got the trailers hooked to him. Bring this guy back too. I'll just leave him parked here for a minute. All right, Johnny. Johnny. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, I want to try planting with the big cedar with this next week. Just to kind of see if he messes up like Bud was. If he does, I don't know if I like that or not. How many acres a machine like this, setup like this, would actually be able to do in a day? Not maybe going this fast though. That's a bit fast. They might be going like maybe 10, maybe. Probably not even that fast. Yeah, I don't know. Might do 1,000 acres a day if you had enough places to dump the stuff that you're picking up, right? Alright, pressed the wrong button there. Whoops, sorry. Alright. Dump again after this one. What the price of oh, that's a good idea. Save. I wonder what the price of this stuff is now. Where are we here? Sorghum. Not very good. I think we're better to sell her down there. Turn her into flour. Wow, we're almost full again here. Boy, we're gonna have to go down and dump here. Quite ready for that yet there, bud. Keep her going. Whoa. Wow. Kind of rough through that little section, actually. Interesting. Yeah, I should get Big Bud going here with that cultivator thing. Maybe I will do that. Oh wee. It's rough through here. Holy crap. Wow. A little rough. Whoa, stop. All right, that should fill him. Let's get Bud going on that. I'll grab. Which way that thing's positioned. It's probably pointing out this way. I'm curious to see if he does that zigzaggy stuff with this thing too. Okay, well, we'll head down and dump that stuff down at the flour mill, our new flour mill. Should get this guy. We'll get him maybe, well, I'm thinking. We'll just go grab this stuff while we're here, I guess, and then that field's all done. Now, I have a little bit left over here. We almost need, for this stuff, though, probably at least 2 more trailers, really. Gonna have enough to probably, yeah, that's quite a bit actually to take down. We'll have to do a second load, I guess, of this stuff because I'm out of room in the trailers right now. So Alright, that works great. Now, is he zigzagging at all? Looks like he's keeping her straight. It was kind of more over here, though. He did it on that second swipe there when he was planting. It's probably the planter, I bet, but we'll see what happens for, say, when the John Deere plants us next week there with that big sowing machine. Alright, we'll head down to the flour mill. I think Johnny should be able to pull this up the hill pretty good, hopefully. Oh boy. Well, I don't know. Oh, it's making them work, that's for sure. Oh boy. Dropping gears. Come on, John. Get her going, bud. Boy, this should make us a lot of flour. Should take this down over the cliff. Can you imagine? I don't think that's such a good idea. Alright, so we'll get down here and we'll get this mill figured out here. It's not fast going down here with John here, but at least it's under control. I think Big Bud's a little bit too crazy, if you know what I mean. He goes nuts. So this is pretty decent. Alright, we've got the first trailer selected. That's good. Oh, that'd be cool. I wonder if it comes out on like a pallet with bags. Looks like our grapes are all ready again, so they didn't get fertilized. Oh boy. Trying to get things coordinated, right? That didn't work too well. I should have waited and not clipped those off, I guess. Oh well. I guess it's alright. So that's probably where... Oh boy, I hope that's not where the pallets are going to come out. I bet you it will too, so I'm going to have to try to build this up here a bit. Although they should still load from there, I would think. I should have turned this the other way, I guess. Oh well. I didn't know. this is against the backside over there. Oh well. Ah. I don't know if I could change that or not now. It'd be nice if you could reposition things on here, but once they're down, that's kind of it. And if I took that out and put a new one in, it probably wouldn't let me, yeah, it probably wouldn't let me reposition it right there. Boy, not good. Maybe once we get some flour sold and I think some more of that grape juice and honey in, maybe we'll remove this one and reposition this guy, because it would be better if it was turned the other way. Should be able to do that. You get nobody back for selling this, so that's the downfall of that. So that kind of sucks, but okay. Let's just check this again here. Make sure we're in store mode. Oh, we got lots of sorghum in there. A bit of wheat too from the behind here. That's good. I've seen it somewhere here. That's weird. Okay. Oh, it's here maybe. Yeah, so we're in storing mode. Okay, lots of sorghum. Okay, that bored me for a second there. Lots more storage yet anyway, so that's good. Alright. We shall head her back up the hill. Get you some in-cab stuff that's dirty in here. Holy smokes, like rusty and stuff or something. Whoa, oversteer. Oh boy, get back. Much better with empty trailers. Oh well. It's all good. Oh boy. Bud making it. Oh, looks like he's doing all right with that thing. I don't know what's wrong with must be something to do with that sewing machine, I guess, then. So it'll likely do the same thing with John Deere here, Johnny Deere, as it will with the big Bud. So I don't know if I like that too much, but not much I can do, I guess. Okay, gotta get in this thing. Alright, that is good. Just leave this guy here for now. Head her back down to the flour mill. Trailer and, well, it's about 3/4 maybe, so that'd be worth a bit of flour. It'd be worth a bit of money, that's for sure. Going this way, will this actually get us anywhere? I guess it will. Go down this way maybe. Tight here with these light post thingies. Yeah, so if we go left here instead of straight, that'll take us down this way. Can't believe too we spent all that money that we made collecting those game cartridges in here. Holy jumping. We spent all that money, but we did buy a bunch of stuff and changed a bunch of things, I guess, so that was good. They're 50 grand a piece, so that added up pretty good. Alright, I guess we'll just dump this in here for today. Call our day after that. We did pretty well today, I think. We'll have some more grape juice and stuff to take in, but we don't have to take it right now. Raisins. They're making a bunch, that's for sure. I'm not sure if I'm crazy of that flour mill, the way it's, you dump on the same side you pick it up. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I guess we'll pick it up on this side here. Sweet. Now, let's do a save. I want to see if I can just fix that. Well, it's not going to really matter if we're going to adjust that. So yeah, we won't bother with that. I was going to try to fix that a little bit there. It's a bit rough. But anyways, I guess that's all we can do today. Can I get up here? Oh, I can't too. Sweet. I'm stuck on something. But yeah, there we go. That's it for today. So we did good. We did the grapes. We got this grape juice raisin thing figured out, which is good. We put in the flour mill. We got some sorghum and some wheat to that. Oh, we did pretty good today. But anyways, we'll be planting something else next week to bring down here, I guess, too, unless we get a good price for... well, I kind of want to run through things. I also want to put in that oil plant for the seed stuff, as in... Hey, actually, can I rename cell? No, can't reposition. Yeah, we need to look for the oil mill, too. So if we do canola... selling points. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted factories. Dairy, grain mill, spinnery, sugar mill, tailor shop, cereal factory. So that must make, like, you know, rolled oats and stuff. Something with the honey too, I guess, and raisins and corn. And I'm not sure what that one is, but oil mill. So 80,000. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. That we can bring sunflower, canola, and the olives, and they give you all the oils. So, oh, so this gives you cereal. Makes sense. Okay, that's what that is. So this is taking this stuff in and then making that. So we got everything but the corn. But anyways, but yeah, let's load up some of this. Looks like raisins now. That's good. Any more to come out? Oh, looks like it for now. But anyways, that's it for this week. Thanks again for watching. We'll catch you all next week, and you guys have a great week. See you then.